Right, just making a quick video about my new paintball gun. It's a Spyder Sonix 09, as you can see, 48 CU, 3000 psi, gas canister, pure energy. Spyder Sonix itself, hopper, and a barrel that I got with it. It's a 14-inch J&J ceramic S2. Now, a couple of days after I bought this, I used it on the paintball field, but the paintballs that I used were a bit too big for the barrel, so it chopped quite a few. So I'd recommend, getting trying to find a barrel that fits paintballs that you're going to use. So yeah, it's alright. I mean, tested it out the back of my garden. Painted the wall a bit. It's extremely accurate. I mean, some of the balls do drop a bit, but that's like 1 in 10. I mean, out of a whole hopper, I've probably chopped 2, and it's getting much better. I just need to run some paint for it. Yeah, this originally cost me like 130 quid or something like that. It cost me an extra 100 quid to get it over from the USA to the UK, and yeah, it works really well. The bolt just there. The only thing I do not like about this gun is this trigger. I mean, yeah, if I just turn the sight off, it's not cool. It's a bit like you have to pull it really far to to fire it, basically. I mean, you can't walk it like that. I mean, you have to pull it some way to actually do that. I mean, I normally just use the top one like that. Yeah, it's a good sturdy gun. I mean, you could drop it bare and stuff. Best thing is it's fully upgradable, and it's really cheap actually. I mean, all the parts. I mean, it's so simple. You just take out the bolt there, and you see right through the gun. I mean, if the ball ever explodes, I mean, there's only 2 places that explode: there or in the barrel. I mean, you just take out the barrel and just clean the barrel. Or if the worst comes to the worst, just take that and clean in there. I mean, there's only a few seals on it. I mean, you only need 1 Allen key to take it whole apart. Why it's good? I've hurt a lot of people with this. Good velocity on it. I mean, I've upped it a tiny bit because 240 was a bit low for me. Yeah. I mean, it's got really high power, good range. Bullets don't curl, bullets don't fall for about a few hundred feet. Yeah, it's got a nice colour, nice feel. I mean, really sturdy in your hold. Anything I'd recommend changing is, of course, the barrel, because the stock barrel's only about 9.5 inches, and it's pretty bad. So you want to get either a 12-inch, 14 or 16, or anything like that. I mean, when I went paintballing, I got this air tank filled up, so I had 2,000 paintballs spare, so I brought them home and just tested it against the wall. Tweaked it a bit, oiled it up afterwards, and it's fine, absolutely fine. However, it's one of the loudest guns ever. It's just really loud. It literally sounds like metal on metal. It's really loud. I mean, it looks really cool. I mean, next thing I'm going to get for it, it's probably a rocking trigger or a different hopper, something like that. Actually, I think I might get a newer barrel actually, because this one kind of chops the ones that I use at Project Paintball. So yeah, it's got grip there. I mean, this is the 09 I bought, so it's got the clamping feed neck on, so you don't need that big plastic thing sticking out the top. So yeah, the hopper sits quite low. I mean, there isn't any iron sights on it, as you can see. So what you just do is you just tilt it to one side and just aim down the barrel, such as like that. Yeah, great gun. I mean, there's only 3 main parts: the gas canister, the hopper, and the barrel. And then you can take the rest of this off with Allen keys and stuff. And there's only like a few seals, probably the cup seal, all stuff like that. I mean, it's easy to replace when it comes to the spare parts kit, anything you need. However, I would recommend actually upgrading it, because the stock one, you know, is around equivalent to, I'd say, a Tipman actually, like consistency, the rate of fire. I mean, yeah, the rate of fire. I mean, it's got a double trigger. I mean, you could easily replace the spring in there, make it a bit, you know, quicker or something like that. I mean, yeah, it's a cool gun, definitely worth it. I mean, you know, you might think it's cheap and all, but it's a cool gun. I mean, put a few thousand balls through it now, it's starting to chop less and less. I mean, I suppose you just have to break them in, really. This is my first paintball gun, and I've just been using the Tipman 98 ones at my local paintball site. And usually if I spin it around, you can see the Spyder Sonix on the side. Yeah, and it for a paintball gun, it gives a load of kick. I mean, it's really loud and gives a load of kick. I mean, the gun itself is probably only what, like 9 inches long. The gun itself is really small, but it packs a punch. I mean, yeah. So, you know, I'm going to try and upgrade this. Great gun, recommend it. In fact, my brother's actually fired it, and he thinks it's amazing. He wants one now. One of the reasons why I got this gun is because I don't like the military simulator guns that look like M4 carbines, M16s, guns like that, because you know, they look like, you know, them guns I used to have as a kid with the orange tip on the end. They're just that, oh yeah, little kid's gun and that. But you know, I like these because they actually look like a paintball gun. You know, you can like blast out and that. So it's quite cool actually. Yeah, good deal. I mean, I got a high pressure air tank, which is worth quite a bit, and you see it's pure energy, 3000 psi, pure energy. There you go. Okay, I think that's about it. I'm just going to sum that up again. Simple gun. I mean, velocity is just the back, same with the bolt. I mean, if it ever jams, just pull the bolt out, squidgy straight through it. Not a lot of parts. Yeah, very simple. Right, that's my paintball gun review. Thanks.